We're going on the road in this Lion Vision update presented by CBNS Bank. Reid Homan of UNA Baseball connects up with us. He's up in Minnesota playing some Summer League baseball. Reid, thank you for taking the time to catch up with us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
First off, tell UNA fans where you're located and a little bit about this Summer League that you're playing in.
So right now I'm in Wilmer, Minnesota. It's in a league called the Northwoods. I'm about 17 hours from campus, and we play a 72 game schedule. And I'm staying with a host family, which is about right out. It's about a mile from the stadium.
Every time I get on social media, I feel like you're being highlighted for some of the accomplishments in this league so far. A 6-hit ball game, one outing, various player of the weeks. It looks like this Summer League's off to a great start for you. Just how's it been going on the field?
Yeah, I've been going through a pretty good streak here. As you mentioned, the 6-hit game. I'm not really sure how that happened. You got to get a little lucky, but I've been fortunate. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of good experience here, a lot of live at bats, and we play, as I said, we play 72 games, so I'll be ready to go. Getting a lot of good experiences for the season coming up.
I know John Lundgren's up there with you. A bunch of teammates are scattered out across the country playing. Have you been able to keep up with them and their success as well?
Yeah, so John's been doing really well too. He's on a team called the Mankato Moondogs. They're about an hour away from us, and we played them about 4 or 5 times, and he's pitched against us twice, and he did well both outings too. So it's good to see him having success up here.
I want to talk about some of your accomplishments at UNA. You hit .299 in ASUN play this past season, and you set UNA baseball Division I records. First, it was a 19-game stretch of reaching base safely. Then you had the 13-game hit streak as well. Take us back to when you were in that stretch. What were you thinking stepping up? Did you ever start feeling the pressure?
Yeah, I actually didn't realize I was having the hitting streak until about 9 games in. I was kind of wishing I didn't know because it did add a little pressure, but I was just trying not to think about it, and I was just enjoying the ride. But yeah, I was blessed to be a part of that. So
you've been in North Alabama for a number of years now, coming back for a graduate year as well, but you're also part of some UNA baseball trivia, and I'm not sure if you're aware of this, but you recorded the first ever Division I hit, and you drove in the first Division I run, the first hit, the first RBI in the first game against Jacksonville State. Were you aware of that? Have you thought about how cool it is to have those honors?
I actually didn't know that until the beginning of this year, but yeah, that's really an honor to be a part of that, and it's awesome. Yeah, just to be a part of the history of the transition. So,
along with the highlights that we've gone over, you also got to take part in the graduation ceremony at the end of this past season. Baseball season prevented you and your teammates that were graduating from being at graduation. So on senior night, Dr. Kitts came and performed a graduation ceremony on the field. How special was that moment, graduating at UNA on the very diamond that you get to play on?
Yeah, that was extremely nice of President Kitts to be able to set aside time for us because, as you said, we were in Louisiana during graduation. So it was really neat and special to kind of finish where we started on the field, both for academically and the sport. So
let's jump into some of your family background. You have quite the athletic tradition in your family. Your grandfather, Dennis Homan, was an All-American wide receiver at Alabama, went on to play in Super Bowl V with the Dallas Cowboys. Your father played baseball at the University of Alabama. For you growing up, just how inspirational were they for you athletically?
Oh yeah, they were definitely a huge part. And my grandfather's mentioned playing at Alabama. It's also big for me when picking North Alabama because he lives in Florence, just right down the road. So just being there in town, playing baseball where he gets to see me every day, that was really a big part for me. Yeah, just glad he gets to do that.
All right, we've got some photos of your granddad. We're going to pop one up. It's a cool photo of him with Mickey Mantle, Paul Bear Bryant, and Ken Stabler. I mean, he played in the Super Bowl. Growing up with that sort of tradition, stories in the family, how cool was that?
Yeah, that's really cool. Actually, in my room and at school, I actually have the picture of him with Mickey Mantle, and it's kind of bizarre to me to see that, but I've heard a lot of neat stories from him about those times. But yeah, he has a lot of funny stories to tell about that. But
so your father played collegiate baseball at Alabama as well, and if UNA fans come to games, they see him at games. He's always got a camera taking photos of you. I know you have some great action shots, but just how cool is it sharing that baseball experience with him as well?
yeah, it's awesome. As you mentioned, yeah, my parents are huge supporters of the program, and yeah, if you're ever looking for my dad, he'll be somewhere around the field with the camera somewhere. But yeah, he loves doing that in his free time. But yeah, just my dad having the background he does, he was able to help me a lot growing up, just shaping me into the baseball player I am today.
Now, the athletic achievements continue in your family. Your sister, Sydney, played tennis at Wingate. She was highly decorated as well, an academic All-American. She won the ITA National Arthur Ashe Leadership and Sportsmanship Award. Now, you've won academic awards as well, the Bob Stevenson Award, ASUN Winners for Life as well. What's the competition level like for you and your sister on and off the field?
We try to keep it light, but yeah, she's had a great career at Wingate, and now she's at South Alabama finishing up a PT degree. But yeah, I would like to think she's a little smarter than I am, but I'll give her the academic edge. But
starting at shortstop on the UNA baseball team, you just graduated with your undergrad. Tell UNA fans about what you're working on now in your grad programs.
so yeah, I graduated with a degree in computer information systems. That's actually what my dad did. So just kind of seeing him growing up with what he does, it kind of shaped what I wanted to do. But yeah, as you mentioned, I'm coming back for my grad degree, and I'm going to be doing a master's in business. So
one final year at North Alabama. What excites you most about this upcoming baseball season?
just having 2 years of Division I under our belt, the transition it's always a neat experience, but I think we have a lot more experience now that we can grab from, and I think we have a lot of great guys coming back, a lot of good pieces to connect some of the dots to have one more final year of baseball. Yep, just enjoy the ride while I can.
Well, Reid, we can't wait for it. Keep killing it this summer up in Minnesota, and we can't wait to have you back on campus here in a couple months.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.